All right, so we're gonna leave the bars off. We gotta clean these up so they grip them really well. Just clean all that up. We're gonna take the carburetor off, which is pretty easy. You got two 12mm nuts, and the carburetor slides off. Then we're gonna take the throttle cable off that's back here. This is where we're at. I love how years ago this was ported and polished. Doesn't look like they did a whole lot. I'm not a fan of the shop. This was a long time ago, but that's what it looks like. Huh. Yeah, either way, it is what it is. I think what the game plan that Ryan and I are going to do is find another engine, and we're going to build that one. Talked to Mickey at 4Stroke Tech. He makes a 446 stroker. So I might look into building another separate engine and leaving this one a little more stockish. I don't know. That's kind of the idea. But I do want to get some extra parts for it. So we're also in the market of buying a complete other quad, like a parts quad. So I don't know. It's just an idea at the moment, but getting a little cold, so we're gonna run in for the night. But now all we need to do here is put the Raptor boot, which we have over here. We have the Raptor boot. Now we put that in place of that guy. Then we can put the big carburetor on. We got to clean this thing. It's filthy. We also need this throttle cable for this. It just makes life a lot easier to swap things around. So honestly, where's it at? Just pull this thing out. So we'll get rid of this guy. And yeah, we do need a pull choke. I just priced that out. You can get those on eBay for like 15 bucks. So we need to get a pull choke on it. We need to clean this up. Like I said earlier, I'm going to work on getting the chain and sprocket set on here. And then probably going to I'm going to leave the exhaust on for now. Once we get the quad to at least run, so put the carburetor, put some fuel to it, I want to fire the quad up, and just so we can get a little sound difference between the stock exhaust and the exhaust that I'm probably going to pick up. Okay, so instead of doing a lowering kit, we decided to just go with different shocks on the rear and the front. Now, this one is just a cheap Amazon one. I think this was like 30 bucks or something. Should bolt right in. It is significantly shorter. Let's see if we can get this thing lined somewhat up. I think it's like 1.5 inches or so shorter, and it's pretty soft. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're actually going to take this out trail riding or anything like that. We just want the stance of it, and then once we launch it, you know, that's about all that suspension is going to do. We're not hitting any bumps or anything, really. Now, the front end's kind of the same story. These ones are 1 inch or so shorter and a little softer, so it should lower it down. Now, while we were doing this, we didn't drop it significantly. We're going, 1 inch or 2, is if you go too much, those grease fittings will actually hit the frame and snap off. This used to have a lowering kit on it when my dad raced, and I put it on when I was younger, and I rode it on the trails and everything, and blew out every one of these Zerk fittings. So we're not going to do that, but Yeah, I think it's gonna look pretty sweet once we put it all together. Now, the one thing I did notice was on the front ones here, they are significantly skinnier than these. So we're gonna have to put some spacers, make some spacers to put in here to take up that much room. I'll show you here. So you come in here and you can just see it. Lots of room in there. So we're gonna put some spacers, same story down at the bottom. Lots of spaces we're gonna have to put in to make up the room, but it should work. Again, we're not racing this down cross country or anything. It's more just down a straight stretch with a couple bumps, so it should work out pretty good. All right, I had to put the wheels back on to check it out. A-arms are almost level. It's going to be hard to do this, but kind of compressing it. As long as they're not jumping, I think we'll be okay. We just have these not even tight just to kind of have them on there. We'll have to get some spacers made. But man, that thing low. Rear end, super low. We're actually have to get some bolts for this too, because I don't like the ones that came in that pack. They're not going to work. Man, is that thing low. I'll have to get like a before and after. Alright, we're gonna get this old sprocket off of here. Looks like somebody's been here at one point now. On the ground.
On the ground.
Oh yeah. So low. What'd you do? Yep. Did you get that one?
I can't get that
Okay,
one.
so how about loosen that up and we'll just move. No. Actually, no, that should be fine. What it'll do is alrighty, so you got the bars up, controls on. We still need to order grips. I did not realize they put this line instead of being right here and coming in this way. It comes off this way. Definitely don't like that. Makes it look like crap, actually. So I don't know what we're gonna do with that, but it seems to be working. We're gonna be pumping up that later. It's getting cold and I don't feel like doing it right now. Bars look great. Set up again. Got the Allens from the Banshee bolt kit. Those are on there. Got the Raptor 350 boot. That's on there. The carburetor actually fits right in there. No problem at all. Got the shocks mounted. I actually flopped these around. Swapped them around. Just so it brings the tires inward. Realized that these from, I think it's 89 and up, are different. And this is actually a swing arm off a 97. So we bought the wrong rear sprocket. So we're going to get in touch with Rocky Mountain and see if they can hook us up and get us, because we have an 87 sprocket, but we need a 97. So screwed up on that one, but hopefully they'll be able to hook us up and help us out. But yeah, other than that, that's what we got. looks pretty sweet. What I want to do is take these off and clean them up. I'm just kind of waiting on that as well. But yeah, so far so good. Quad looks sick. It's going to be super low to the ground. Once we get some nice, I think we're going to go with 4 snow tires as well from Maxxis. And that's going to make it look really, really aggressive here. So, yep. Hope you guys enjoy. We're going to go for what? Part 4 or 5? I don't know where we're at. But yeah, guys, God bless.